Well, great. It's great here to be at the infamous Custies. We're Aidan from Austin, Texas, and over here on flute, John Milton, and Christopher Buckley on fiddle, and myself, Jeff Moore, on guitar. So we'll play for you some jigs, and we'll start off with
Hag's Purse,
and then we'll go to Mayhoe Snaps and Redekins.
That's beautiful, lads. Well done. Well done. I heard Austin was a great melting pot area for music. I didn't realise Irish music was part of the melting pot mix.
It's huge.
So,
it's huge.
Is it? Will you tell me how Irish Americans manage to play Irish music in Texas? or what's the history, or how did it creep in?
Well, most of us aren't from Texas.
All right, okay. You're not George Bush's.
I think we've all lived there for at least 10 years. Well, maybe a little bit less, but
20 for me.
But I learned the music in Chicago and Milwaukee in that area, and then moved to Austin, and
I learned from these CDs over here.
Yeah.
All right, okay. And,
lots of listening.
And who would have been your inspiration? We'll say.
Mick O'Brien, Matt Malloy.
Lovely.
Yeah, people like that.
Yeah. And what about yourself, fiddling?
I learned from a great fiddle player named Martin Dowling. He lived in Madison, Wisconsin at the time, and then he left and took a job at the University of Belfast. And then I went on to take some lessons with Liz Carroll and James
beautiful.
Kelly. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Was James living in Chicago at that stage?
No, but we'd go to the fiddle workshops and things. They do several of those throughout the country over the summer. And
Right.
James was always a master teacher.
Sure.
At one of them, and so I got to know him real well.
And James is in Florida now, isn't
I
he?
think he's in Miami. Yeah.
Miami, yeah. Okay. And would you have had far to travel to those master workshops?
Yeah. I mean, some of them were in West Virginia, New York. Places further out east, I think. So yeah, a fair ways to go. But when you're growing up playing the music in the United States, it's a smaller community. So if you're traveling like that, you get to know a lot of the same people and see a lot of the same people there. And
how did the three of you manage to congeal together to form Aidan?
Yeah, well, Chris came to town. He was going to University of Texas in probably 2009. 2000. And so we started
Long
playing
time ago.
together.
Yeah.
Back then. We were in another band together, and then we've just kind of maintained. We played in duets on and off since then. And Jonathan moved in 5, 6, 7 years ago, something like that.
Must have been 4 years ago.
4 years ago, must have been. And so we've off and on. I'd play in duets with Jonathan, and we'd play in duets with Chris, and then we finally just came together and said it's enough time.
Jeff and I got thrown on stage together. That was how we met.
Oh, I see.
When I first moved to Austin,
Yeah.
so yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So
Playing together since then.
yeah, it's been great, and thanks for carrying the new CD, and it's called The Time Is Right, because we were talking one day on the way to Dallas for some gigs about how great it is to finally be playing together, and Chris said, the time is right. So
I see.
So there it is.
Right, and what about Aidan? The whole country want to know.
Oh, I'll tell you what, a long time ago, I always thought, as we were looking at names, and I don't know whether it was someone was looking for a boy's name at the time, but I just thought, well, Aidan, it's born from fire, and I just thought, oh, that's a pretty nice name, and I thought, if I ever have a band, I'll name it Aidan. So anyway.
So you had no choice, lads. It was
Not
foisted
really,
on you.
Not really.
Jeff came to us with the idea and said, and I was thinking of calling it Aidan. We're like, great.
All right.
It's his baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So which ruled out Chris and Ginny using it for their first boy. At least he thought.
Yeah.
I said, you could still do it. So.
Okay. Listen, I'm thrilled having you here anyway.
Thanks, John,
This is
for
great.
having
And
Thank you very much.
long life and long happy life
Yeah,
with music.
and we'll
Okay.
be back.
Okay, without doubt. Thanks again.
Yeah,
Thanks, John.